Hello, this is the Earl's Island Trail at Lake Loramie State Park. And we do have, the Earl's Island Exercise and Self-Guided Nature Trail. Offers picturesque vistas in all directions. 1,800 feet, 3 laps around is just over 1 mile. Well, we're not doing 3 laps. 1,800 feet's not bad. Oh, this one talks about the history of the canal. So we've actually talked about the Miami and Erie Canal before. Lake Loramie was constructed beginning in 1825 as a storage reservoir for the Miami-Erie Canal system. The canal was complete in 1845 and was economically important until the late 1800s when railroads provided fierce competition. The canal ceased to provide transportation after a flood of 1913. Again, this is a created inland lake, and you can kind of start to see the scope of how big it is. Obviously it's not Lake Erie big, but it's still pretty big. History of Lake Loramie. The lake comes from the coming of the Ohio Canal system, which was finished in 1840. 5 lakes were created to feed the canal system, and Lake Loramie was one of them. It was the canal which gave the area its first major boost after Loramie's trading post. A short feeder canal connected Lake Loramie with the main canal. Many residents of the area tell of seeing some of the last of the canal boats plying the canal, moving at a mule pace from one small settlement to another. One of the canal boats was named the Troy Bell, and it was 30 feet long. More history of Lake Loramie. So the canal furnished transportation for passengers and cargo from Cincinnati to all points north to Lake Erie. Speedy and more modern methods of transportation forced the abandonment of the canal. With the termination of all types of canal traffic, Lake Loramie and its 1,605 acres ceased to serve a purpose, and for many years, through lack of attention and perhaps public indifference, it almost lost its identity and was commonly called by many the Forgotten Lake. It's too pretty to be forgotten. I mean, look at that. Even though it was just a created lake, it's still a really pretty, big, beautiful lake. This is a really cool little walk. I actually kind of like this. Nice and informative, nice and easy, paved. It's been a very windy weekend, but the wind is definitely picking up now.
Hideout. Lay on the switch.
Oh, poison ivy. Yep, we got to avoid that. Poison ivy has the red tinge around the leaves, so. I didn't know that either. Wait, what? Really?
Shrub in the cashew family.
Poison ivy is a shrub in the cashew family. Yeah, I didn't know that either. Those waves really picked up. Oh, the dreaded Canada goose. Mickey wants goose dinner. The water's cold, it's splashing me. And you guys are not going to believe what else is on this trail. Tiny little Statue of Liberty here. Isn't it cute? It's so cute. In 1949, a group of men, realizing the unlimited potentials of Lake Loramie, organized the Lake Loramie Improvement Association, and working in close cooperation with various groups in Minster and Fort Loramie, set up committees to work with the various departments in Columbus. A capital improvement program of great extent was put to work, and today, Lake Loramie is considered the most picturesque of the 5 feeder lakes. It was this same year the state of Ohio formed the Ohio Department of Natural Resources Division of Parks and Recreation. Loramie was one of the Ohio's original 30 state parks. I hope you got a better idea of how big Lake Loramie actually is. And I hope you enjoyed learning some history from the stroller.